What up, everybody? It's your boy 313 J-Mo back with another video for you guys. And Lions versus Chargers, man. We got a big game on Sunday. To me, this game is going to define our season. Like, we lose this game, I just don't know what's gonna happen. Like, I don't think, like, this is one of them seasons we have to start off strong. And even if we lost this game and beat the Eagles and the Chiefs, it just doesn't set a good precedent, you know. And I think this is a must win game. We have to win this game if we really want to win the division. I ain't talking about making a wild card. I ain't talking about none of that. We want to win the division. We have to win this game. First, we got to start off with taking advantages of the opponent's weaknesses. The opponent, Chargers, they have a very questionable O-line. They allowed Phillip Rivers to be pressured 8 times and sacked 4 times. Our D-line is much better than the Chargers. Our linebackers, our pressure mainly comes from the linebackers. Our linebackers are more equipped to rush the passer than some of the other guys that was on the Colts. And we have to make sure that Phillip Rivers is blitzed and under pressure often and early. We have to take care of the football too. We have to take care of the football. We take care of the football, we will win this game. With Hunter Henry being out and Mike Williams being out, we gonna have to take advantage of that by covering it, like loading up on Keenan Allen and loading up on Austin Eckler out of the backfield so they can't have any options to throw the football. We have to force this team to run the football and not throw it. Believe it or not, and I think we're adept and we're equipped at stopping the run. So that's something we have to pay attention to. We also have to pay attention to Justin Jackson. Depending on what happens with Eckler, they might roll with giving him most of the carries. But it's a lot of things we have to watch out for. Their cornerback 2, Mike Davis, is out. Okay, last time some cornerback 2s was out in Arizona, our receivers didn't show up. Casey Hayward is probably going to shut Kenny Galladay or Marvin Jones down. That's just me giving respect to Casey Hayward, and he's a great corner. He's a top 5 cornerback. I'm going to give respect to that man. Maybe top 7, but I think he's top 5. I'm going to give respect. But the other receiver that doesn't have Casey Hayward, you better eat, and you better eat some more. I'm expecting him to be on Kenny Galladay. So Marvin Jones, I need a 100-yard game out of you. Danny Amendola, I just need you to show up. And this is about taking advantage of their linebackers. Their linebacking core is their weakest core on defense. So I expect both of our tight ends, Jesse James and TJ Hockenson, to be able to go over the middle and go over the top and play action and expose them all day. I expect, unless they really key in on TJ Hockenson and focus all of the coverage towards him, I expect TJ Hockenson to have another great day. This is definitely a carry-on game. They gave up over 200 yards rushing, and even the Chargers, even they're worried about it because they think that that's something that we can exploit. Because, you know, I'm reading the Chargers and reading everything that they're talking about, their weaknesses and how we could exploit them in the game. And I need Kerryon and Ty Johnson, both of them. I don't want CJ Anderson to get that many carries. It's not like he can't be productive, but I want to see Ty Johnson's speed. You don't know when Ty Johnson's going to run or catch. I would love to see a backfield with Kerryon and Ty Johnson out there. They both can catch passes out the backfield. They both can run the football. That will cause a lot of matchup problems, and it's really going to break these linebackers down because now they're going to have to commit to covering guys out the backfield, and then that's how TJ or Jesse James murders you over the top or through the middle. But the main thing with this offensive line, besides protecting Matthew Stafford, can we get this run blocking back where it needs to be? I'm calling out all the O-linemen. Can we get this run blocking back where it needs to be so Kerryon can have some holes and he can use his vision to be able to be productive, man? Now, very concerning. Taylor Decker didn't practice. They had Tyrell Crosby out there. I took a moment of silence because I'm very scared. Tyrell Crosby, I'm very scared. Please, no. Please put Joe Dahl at left tackle if that's what happens, and maybe put Kenny Wiggins at guard or put Kenny Wiggins at left tackle. Please, no Tyrell Crosby. Please, no. And I'm just going off of what I saw him in the preseason. If you're getting murdered in the preseason like that, I find a hard time to believe you're going to be able to handle Joey Bosa and Melvin Ingram. I find a very hard time to believe. This might come down to who has the better pass rush. I thought this was mainly a game where our offense is going to have to win because the Chargers offense will score points, but this might actually come down to which team has the better pass rush on the opposing quarterback, which team can cause the most havoc, because it seems like both of our offensive lines can be exposed. Both of our offensive lines are weaker than some of the other teams, and that's a weakness on our team. So I'm really hoping they can protect Matthew Stafford, because I don't want no sack fumbles or anything like that, and I don't want him under pressure early to mess with his decision making. Now, one of the keys to this game is Keenan Allen. Darius Slay, you need to shout on him wherever he go. I don't expect the safety over the top all the time, but they want to put safety over the top, they can put a safety over the top. But Keenan Allen isn't a top 5 receiver. Now, he's top 10, I think, but I don't think that we need a safety over the top. I think Slay can take him out of the game. And, Slay gets up for these elite tier, these better receivers. So I expect him to do something about that. But I'm very excited. So Jarrad Davis has been full practice and he's questionable for the game. Now, I know Jarrad Davis. I know his heart. I know his soul. Only way he don't play in this game on Sunday is if Bob Quinn and Matt Patricia bench him. Because I know he felt like he could have helped us win that game. He should have been out there. And honestly, I said it before. If Jarrad Davis was in that game against Arizona, we win that game, guaranteed. He would have been able to get to the quarterback better. He would have been able to bat down some of those short slant passes. Maybe get an interception in the middle. But Jarrad Davis, I think he has too much heart, too much soul. He's going to play. How effective he's going to be, I'm not 100% sure on that. But I think he's going to play, and I think if he does play, I think he's going to help us. And I don't think he would compromise himself or compromise his team with his pride. So my point is, he's going to try to push through, but I don't think he's going to get on that football field if he isn't ready to go. Last thing he's going to do is try to hurt the team. So, and we just have to hope that he plays and hope that he's healthy. And this defensive line, man, come to the table, man. Let me talk to you. Can y'all get some pressure? Snacks Harrison said you had a down game. You did have a down game, Snacks. Can I get some run stopping? Because we're going to need the defensive line. Like I was saying, this is about maybe who gets more pressure on the quarterback. Defensive line, stop the run, stop the run, stop the run, stop the run, and get pressure on Phillip Rivers, please. Because Phillip Rivers is ready to carve up everyone. And even without all of his weapons, he still can do anything. Phillip Rivers is the type of quarterback, just like Stafford. It don't matter who his weapons is. As long as he has a few guys, he can be able to be productive. And my thing is, look, we have to take advantage. They're banged up, so we have to expose them. This is a very, very serious game. It might come down to the wire. My score prediction for this is 35-24 Lions. And I think the game will be competitive throughout, but it's going to be a point in the game where I think the Lions will be able to pull away, because I think the first half could be very, very competitive, but that second half, Kerryon comes out establishing that run game, running the football, hitting people with play action, and scoring touchdowns in the red zone. But to me, this game is very iffy, man, because I don't know if the Lions can take advantage of the opponent's weaknesses. I can't believe I'm saying that, because they didn't do it last week to the extent that I expected. But I will give the defensive line a chance, because I know that they were gassed in a new defense. You got to get back in the rhythm. I expect a big showing from Trey Flowers. I expect him to do something today, because he wasn't doing much in the last game. Not today, but on Sunday. But I expect him to do a lot, man. I expect whoever the cornerback, because Mike Davis is out, whoever is on him, I expect them to expose him. I expect TJ Hockenson to have a good game, and I expect us to run the football better than we did in the last game. I really want to see a big game from Kerryon, y'all. It's just like when Kerryon has the juice, when he's going, the whole team is going. Kind of like with Dalvin Cook in Minnesota. When Dalvin Cook is going, Minnesota is almost impossible to beat. And I feel like we're the same way. When Kerryon Johnson is going, you can't beat us. So, unless something crazy happens. So, this is my review on the game, my preview on the game, and I just think the Lions have to take advantage of the opponent's weaknesses. We're at home. We're going to have Ford Field behind us. We have in offense. We have to start fast. This is the type of team we need a first quarter touchdown no matter what. If we don't start fast and we don't have a touchdown in the first quarter, I will be a little bit concerned. I know how Darrell Belleville offenses are, but they have to start fast and we have to score points. You ain't going to beat the Chargers if you ain't scoring points. That's for sure. But I think all in all, the Lions pull this out. Special teams, I expect them to be better when it comes to covering, and I expect Agnew to be much better than his last showing. But I expect every unit to improve, from the offensive line to the defensive line to special teams to the running backs to the wide receivers. I expect everybody to be clicking on all cylinders, and there's no disrespect to the Chargers defense. They're monstrous over there. I know what we're up against, but I think we're going to win this game. 35-24. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you think about this game. It's your boy 313 J Mo. Go Lions.